Now to high-level confirmation hearings today for President Joe Biden's first Supreme Court nominee, Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson, the first black woman ever considered by the Senate Judiciary Committee to serve on the nation's highest court. Today gave us a solid idea of what to expect in the coming days. Democrats praised Judge Jackson, while Republicans vowed to ask her some tough questions this week. Judge Jackson also introduced herself to the court and referenced her resume. She showed how closely she aligned with the justice she could replace.
It is extremely humbling to be considered for Justice Breyer's seat, and I know that I could never fill his shoes. But if confirmed, I would hope to carry on his spirit.
The 51-year-old mother of two is considered the most heavily vetted Supreme Court nominee in 30 years, having been confirmed 3 times before by the full Senate. ABC Action News reporter Wendy Lane is learning why one Sarasota attorney says this could be a pivotal moment in our nation's history.
I think that it's important for all Americans.
Sarasota attorney Jade Davis says being a black woman serving in America's predominantly white male judicial system has been challenging.
We have a lot of barriers as women, and then when you layer race on top of that, it becomes even more excluding.
How excluding? Well, in its 232-year history, only 7 of the 115 U.S. Supreme Court justices have not been white men.
Diversity is not only important for the diverse group that's being represented, but it's so that others can see those individuals in those spaces and accept them.
This week, the Senate Judiciary Committee begins confirmation hearings for Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson, who President Biden has chosen to replace retiring Justice Stephen Breyer, which would make her the first black woman to ever serve as a U.S. Supreme Court justice. Chara Torres-Spelisi, a law professor at Stetson University, says the conservative-liberal balance of the court would still remain 6-3.
But over the long term, it could have an enormous impact.
But some have criticized the judge for her past role as a public defender. Today, the Florida Association of Criminal Defense Lawyers released a statement in her support, saying in part, Judge Jackson should not be criticized or shamed for serving as a federal public defender. Her wide-ranging legal experience makes her even more qualified to sit on the Supreme Court. Regardless, Davis says more diversity, like a black woman on the Supreme Court, is what our country needs.
It's a symbol as to what America is and what America should be.
In Sarasota, Wendy Lane, ABC Action News.